Do not move to any other country. Just stay where you are. It's a very, very bad idea to move abroad, especially if you're not ready for this. Just had an absolutely crazy call with one of my clients. We've been through all the process together. She was coming from the US to Norway, so we did the whole set of things for her, starting from getting your employment in Norway, approaching all these companies, changing resume, doing all the interviews, networking. After that, we're doing all these visa things. And now, after 6 months of actually living and working in Norway, guess what? She wants to go back to her own country. She cannot handle this anymore. I understand it might be such new for people who are moving from one country to another for the first time of their life, but for me, living in more than 7 countries in the world, those are very obvious reality hit every one of you will face when you move from your own country to any country in the world. Hi, I'm Anna, and I was living in more than 7 countries in the world. Currently, I'm in Paris, the capital of France, and this stage of my life, I'm managing my life between 2 continents, California, Los Angeles, and Europe. I live between Paris, Rome, Norway, London. My office is still in London, my business is in London, and I'm running my relocation agency, which is fully remote, fully online, and that's why I'm happy to manage my life from any country I want to stay. And today, based on my client's call, I want to discuss with you this idea of moving to another country and what reality hits you will definitely face when you make such move. Number 1, and loneliness. And this is exactly, it was the biggest issue of my client. Now, when you come to any new country, for the first 1-2 months, it's like a tourist mode. Everything is so new for you, you're so happy. But after 2, usually 3 months, you get this reality hit. And the first thing you start experiencing loneliness, like really, really at a different level. Loneliness. In your own country, no matter if you want to stay alone for the weekend, you always know that you have your family, your relatives, your friends. You can go out, you can socialize with, but sometimes when you're moving to another country, it takes time to have any sort of social life. Even if you start working in the office from the day 1, in a country like Norway, it will take some time to break the ice. Of course, your colleagues will be so nice and polite during the day, but after, when they leave the office, after 3 p.m., 4 p.m. sometimes, they will disappear to spend time with their own friends, family, and with their kids. And in most case scenarios, during your weekends, you will be left alone. In a country like Norway, it takes time to break this ice and to be invited for the weekend or for family dinners with the locals, the Norwegians. In countries like France, lack of your language will be a huge thing. What I noticed, people don't mind speaking English for like 3 minutes. And after that, they start speaking their own French language. I am studying my French, but it's not at that level where I would go out and communicate and socialize. Countries like Italy, France, if you expect to come there and have your social life right away, it doesn't work, unfortunately. So loneliness, this is the major thing I experienced myself many times moving from one country to another, and what my clients now telling me. How to prevent this from happening? Get yourself comfortable with being all alone. For example, if every single weekend you have this tradition to go out with your friends, to go to see the movies, go to the restaurant, go to have some drinks, 6 months before you go to another country, just have as much time with yourself as you possibly can. Just psychologically get yourself ready for passing this stage of loneliness in another country. Make sure that by the day when you're coming to this another country, you're like 100% comfortable with being on your own. Weekends, evenings, you can make a list of books you would like to read. You can make a list of films you would like to watch, but my personal favorite one, develop a hobby. When I came to Norway, I started my travel YouTube channel, and it took me multiple weekends to understand how to do all this editing, scripting, how to film videos, which equipment I need. I even subscribed to a couple of courses, how to develop your YouTube channel, and it kept me busy for months. When you have such a hobby, you never feel lonely in any country in the world. Number 2, and language blocks. Especially if we're talking when you're an English speaker yourself and you're learning some other languages like Italian, Norwegian, French, and all other languages. You're learning the language for 6 months, 1 year, doesn't matter. You feel like you speak a strong level of that language. You're moving to that country of your dream. After some time, you'll start experiencing these language blocks. All of a sudden, you stop understanding anything what people saying around you. You try to watch TV program or a movie on that language and you don't understand a thing. You're coming to the office and when your colleagues talking to you, all of a sudden you don't understand what they're saying. It happened to me with English many times. It happened to me with Italian. It's happening to me in French. And if you check the trend, usually it happens when you're tired, like at the end of the day, or you had a sleepless night before you're coming to the office or you're coming to the gathering, and all of a sudden you just don't understand people around. Don't beat yourself up. It's a normal thing. It happens to everyone. What to do in this case? Just relax, stay alone, go home, watch something on your own language, distract yourself from all these things, thinking. You don't need to rush into more lessons, into tutors, in like bombarding your poor brain with even more information in that language. No, you don't do this. Just choose a movie, choose a book on your own language and relax. Take a few days of break, and after that everything will be absolutely fine. Number 3, and stress. Overeating and all of a sudden gaining weight. Here, like, happens to me every time I'm moving to another country. Happened to me in France when I quit my job, official employment in London last year, and in 2 months, because I was so stressed, I just couldn't stop eating. Food was the only thing that helps me to calm down and relax a little bit when you're getting this stress and nervous. Usually this eating happening late evening, night time. Awful, absolutely awful. Nothing new here, nothing wrong with you. This move, every move is a stressful situation. Even moving from one city to another within one country, it's stressful. Even moving from one apartment to another, it's already stressful. You're trying to overperform yourself. You're trying to prove that you're really good and you deserve this job. You're coming home and the only way for you to relax is to open the fridge and munch. Second thing, when you're moving to a country like France or Italy, because the food is so good and you cannot just stop, and for the first few months, you see, coming from experience, this increased level of stress might make you eat, so develop a set of strong habits while you're still in your country. For example, skipping breakfast. Second, exercise, even going for a walk. The first thing in the morning for 30 minutes, for 40 minutes, as much time you have, will allow you, first of all, to relax your body, to relax your mind. Same after dinner. First of all, try to have the dinner normal time, not too late, and try to have 30 minutes, 40 minutes walk after that dinner. Also make sure that you're sleeping enough and you're sleeping good. Your sleep is the key. The quality of your sleep is proportional to the level of your stress. So make sure that you have a decent sleep and you have those habits you will develop in your country. Number 4, and this feeling, oh my god, I'm so weird, I'm not the same as everyone else here, happens all the time. And this is where your self-esteem, or a lack of it, comes to the scene. You have 2 options how to feel about yourself in a new country. First, I'm weird, I'm so different, no one understands me here, oh my god, I'm worse than everyone else here. My darling, it's not about them, it's about you, and this is your self-esteem. When you have high self-esteem, when you have high level of your self-confidence, you see the situation differently. First of all, you see yourself as unique, as different, as possessing some absolutely unique and different set of skills, and oh my god, this, what would they do without you? You're like, you're the center of universe in this company. Joking. When you have this level of self-esteem, of self-confidence, everything will be much easier for you. Even learning the language. But when you have strong self-esteem, high level of self-confidence, even learning new language, even talking that new language, putting it into practice will be much easier. Making new connections, meeting new people, being always smiley and positive attitude, everything comes from your self-esteem. So I want you right now to give yourself a little bit of self-analysis and check at what stage currently your self-esteem is. Is it lower? Is it at the good level? How's your self-confidence? How you feel around people? When you feel stressed, irritated, and you feel like, oh my god, I'm not as good as I want to be, work on it. Work on it right now while you're still in your country, believe me, when you move abroad to another country, it's gonna be triple. All your self-conscious, all your anxiety will be tripled over there. So my advice, start working on your self-esteem right now. Number 5, this feeling of losing your self-independence and self-confidence. And it might happen so easy when you move from one country to another. Like, I have crazy example of it in France. I can communicate at certain level, but when anything happens in the house, alarm, electricity, gas, internet, sometimes I really feel so hopeless that I cannot fix even minor thing around me in the house. If in London, just go ahead, talk to the reception or just ask around, and the plumber or electrician, they will come to your house. In France, first of all, you really need to call here. And my French is not at that level that I like picking up my phone and like confidently, bonjour monsieur, je voudrais, and all. No, it's not at that level yet. When you experience these things, guys, this is why, if you watched my previous videos, this is where your side hustle and your some side income is coming really handy. Guys, make sure that on top of your official employment in that country of your choice, you will also have your side hustle and your online income coming. As more income streams you have in your life, as more confident and comfortable you feel in any country in the world. So my advice, ladies and gentlemen, to all of you who are planning to move to any other country in the world, to the country of your dream, please watch this video again, save it to watch it later, but please be ready for this reality hit. Also, go again through those points and make a list of things, of skills you will need to practice, you will need to improve before you actually move to the country of your dream. If you have any questions, if you want to work on your resume, if you want to know how to approach companies and get a job in the country of your dream, or you just have a question, what sort of skills you possess, you can monetize, and you can make your additional income online, please contact me directly. All my contact details in the description to this video. I'm also leaving my email address right here on the screen. Please ask me. Guys, as an immigrant with a very long history of my migration in different countries, you can be successful in any country you want. It's all coming from your own head, from your own mindset, and you can live your own life as happy as you want in any country of your choice. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope to see you in my next videos. Any question, please let me know. I can't wait to see you again, guys, and any question, I'm here to help. Bye for now, guys. Bye.